Hey YouTube, so it's Adrianna again. I want to let you guys know that I won't be doing as many videos as I'd like to right away. As it stands right now, I'm using someone else's computer in order to record all this and put it out there to you. My computer is a little tiny one that I've had for about 6-7 years, and it's beaten up to the point where it's actually falling apart. So I'm borrowing a friend's computer until I can get my own. Right now my video camera's up at my mom's because I was doing stuff up there. She is every once in a while going to allow me to record my videos, put them onto her computer, and then do all that, right? So I like to do my editing, all that, transfer it to this computer, and I can upload it. What I just tried to do was record on one website, put it onto my computer, put it onto another so I can edit it, and then put on YouTube, because this computer I have right now does not have a way for me to record videos from the webcam, and it does not have an editing software, which kind of sucks for me right now. So without further ado, let's get into what I first want to talk about, which is some of my favorite YouTubers. Now, if you guys haven't heard of any of the people I list, I will be putting links to their channels in the description below. So, my first on the list is Joe Sugg. He is the #1 YouTuber I look forward to watching his videos for, because he's closer to my age. I do think he's attractive, stuff like that. But at the same time, he puts out interesting content where it captures your attention and it's fun to watch. You don't feel like it's boring. You don't, like, people that can get my attention are pretty awesome, because I'm ADD. I can't have my attention for one place for too long, which is why I go all weird and different tones and different speeds of when I talk on the videos. The next three are family vloggers, and that's why I like watching them, is for the family dynamic. Something I will get into later on in this vlog series is the fact that I am a mother. I gave my 2 kids up for adoption. Best decision I ever made, because it was a decision for them, not for me, for them. I wanted them at home, but I'm too young. I can't take care of them properly the way they deserve. So I gave them to another family that would enjoy having them and take care of them and love them forever. Now, these 3 YouTubers are the Shades Roman Atwood, and Kitty's mama. They're amazing vloggers. I love their family dynamics. They're all different, so it's all fun to watch. I highly recommend you take a look at them. After that is Caspar Lee. Now, he is a roommate to Joe Sugg. Joe runs Snapchat Joe's, and Caspar Lee runs Caspar Videos. It's fun. They're fun. They do these quirky videos, each by themselves and together, and it's a great thing to watch. Next is Gina and Jesse. Now, these guys are a couple of pranksters. They run Prank vs. Prank and BF vs. GF. So it's a lot of pranking videos, but it's also a lot of cute and sweet and all that type of stuff. Next I watch is Creeps McPasta. Creepy guy makes creepy videos about cute little things, or just finds these stories that he reads to you. Sounds so creepy, but I love them. I listen to them before I fall asleep, which doesn't really seem normal, but it helps me to relax, so I do it. Because of Creeps McPasta, I found Rob Dyke. Now, I don't know if I say his last name right, so I apologize. He does these awesome videos, and his personality and his voice is just something that captivates you, something that grabs you, pulls you in, and doesn't let go. Now, I only just found out about Creeps McPasta and Rob Dyke. Now, Creeps McPasta, there's one out there called Mr. Creepy Pasta or something. I'm not sure if I'm saying Creeps McPasta right, or if that's the actual name. I will find it, put it in the description below. Now, another thing I want to talk about is what I'd like to do in these videos. What I'd like to do is DIY stuff that I originally found to do with my daughter, but I don't get to see her for that much that I'd like to, so I don't really get to do this stuff with her. Blind bags. I like the idea of blind bags. I may be 22, but I'm still a child. I'm a giant child. I know when to be mature, which is what being an adult is. As you know when to have fun and you know when to be mature. I just prefer having fun a lot, and I will find ways to do what I need to do to be mature and turn it into fun as well. So that's just me. Well, there's others that I know do that, like all my friends and everything, but that's just who I surround myself with. Another thing I want to do is I was born in '92, so I think that classifies me as a '90s kid. I may be wrong, but I do remember a lot about the '90s and when I grew up. So I want to do my favorite '90s shows. And bear with me, I do live in Canada, so some of my shows are different from yours. And as well, I want to do a favorite movie list. Now, these will expand so many things, and yeah, I think I might have to end up making another favorite actors list, because a lot of my favorite movies also revolve around my favorite actors. So yeah, and if I did all my favorite movies based on my favorite actors, there would be a lot of them, and there would be an hour-long video, I think. Another thing I'd like to do, I sit here, think of like stuff I want to do in my life, like a bucket list, and tell it to you. That way you guys can hold me to it and help me figure out how to achieve these goals. Now, I'm going to make them achievable. That's one thing I've noticed, is that whenever I tried to make one, I made goals that were impossible for me to reach. So what I'm going to do is make achievable goals for me to do, share them with you, and you guys help keep me motivated. And once it gets nicer out, because I can hear the wind outside right now, once it gets nicer out, I want to take you guys around my city and show you my favorite spots. Now, bear in mind, it will tell you where I live, maybe. So, if you guys figure it out, you figure it out. If you don't, you don't. Yay me. Either way. Another thing I like to do is I like to paint. And I'm not necessarily good at it, but I enjoy it. So I might make a couple videos once this channel takes off more, where I'm painting a picture, and then I'll sign the back of it, whatever, and I will send it out to a viewer after I do a giveaway. From that as well, I'm also trying to figure out what day of the week right now I want to upload videos. It might just be raw videos like this, or I may upload them on my mom's computer, or edit them on my mom's computer. What I am striving for, so I can get this all up and running for you guys, is I want to get a new computer, editing software, and more SD cards. Because at the same time, I make a DVD birthday card for my daughter every year. So yeah, I need separate SD cards for that. And I have a list of ideas for backgrounds that's going to change. They're going to be interchangeable. So we won't be stuck with Taz all the time. But Taz will be here. Yes, he will be here until everything gets straightened out with my ex-roommate and I can get my apartment to where I need it to be. I have a bunch of crap in my apartment right now. I don't like it, but I gotta deal with it, and it's part of being an adult, and you gotta do stuff you don't like sometimes, so yay. I apologize for the weird slurring and stuff like that tonight. I took my medication for my bipolar, anxiety, depression. To me, my psychiatrist made it sound like all one thing, but you know, it's not. But I took my medication a little bit ago. It doesn't usually hit me this fast, but it is for some reason. So I might be slurring a bit. It makes me drowsy, so yeah. I will get into another reason for that in a while, like in a future video. But for now, I'm trying to keep it light and airy and basically make myself look like a lunatic. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I want you to please comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, and bye!